what I might well do, because obviously I'll take everything out, the buildings, the track, the stones, the hillsides, obviously I will. The bunch of scenery, the grass, I'm not so sure about the grass, but the trees definitely, because I've got a big ton of grass mat down there still to use. I'm not going to use too much of it just because I know how difficult and how pain fiddly it is to pick back up when you're sticking it down, so there's no point in me to using too much of that. But yeah, you can sort of see the idea what I'm building with it for now, but I know, well, let's face it, when that day comes when I have to sort everything out for moving, and hopefully it'll be my last time moving, because I have moved over the years with my mum, but it'll be the first time for me to move by myself to my own place, I expect, in 10 years. It won't be absolutely fine, mind you, so yeah, it's just obviously at the moment I'm not quite there yet, but hopefully by now it should be. Set up my own studio and deliver a bedroom for the YouTube benefit, but anyway, I'm going to pop you here for a moment, just for a few minutes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect the track and the controller to while we're doing some scenery, because I don't want to interfere with the power source of the track, so yeah. So I want to sort that out first, safely, and not cause any problems. Secondly, what I want to sort out now is that section here where the fencing is, which I think I'm going to either have to go on the table again for this bit. So you'll see me sitting on my table, which I did over the weekend just to get sections of which I couldn't reach by my arms. My arms are not that long, despite being a guy, my arms are not that long. My arms are not like some people's arms are just so long that they could reach a long way over. I can't reach that far up. I wish I did. It would be much more easier to put things over, but it takes a lot more money and effort into a bigger layout, and it is a smaller one. If I still had to set up on the small board, it would take me probably 2 to 3 months to sort out. On this, it will probably take me 2 to 3 years to sort all this out. But probably 5, depending on how much scene, how much realistic I want to put down with it. But it's all depending on how much money you want to put into it, how much time and effort you want to put with it to make it look the best as possible for your layout. Or you just want something that looks okay, but you mainly want to aim at not, you know, can gravel down the other side of the tracks and then just run locos for the whole day. I mean, that's what James May did, didn't he? He just basically, he had a little miniature layout set up, and he can play with trains for hours on end, not too worried about scenery, but he just plays trains. Some people do. You know, they're more focused on the trains more than the scenery on for the layout. And to me now, I used to be like that when I first started to have proper boards and stuff put in front of me, and not just my mum's paint board, which I borrowed for a short time before I had such things to be a bit ability to able to do such things. But to be fair, I think time has changed quite considerably over the last, I don't know, 20, 25 years. It has changed quite a bit in different ways, I think, but in other ways it hasn't changed a bit. But that's, you know, as they consider life happens. But there's several things I'm hoping to keep myself going through life as who I am, and one of those is my hobbies. But yeah, to be honest, there's a lot of things in my life. There's going to be. I want to see good things, not bad things, but good things will be good. Because who wants negativity crap in their life? I mean, I think we had enough of that with this virus going on. I'm going to leave the heater running while I'm filming because it is cold tonight. But I'm going to pop up. I'm not sure I'll lean today, to be honest. Not with clean trousers on today. Not sure about it, but I can sit up on my table. It's not likely to break on me because it's oak wood table, so it's very unlikely it'll break under me, and certainly not that heavy. Crikey, it is. I weigh much of the table. I was thinking, wonder what I've been eating. Even Chris side, I think. I haven't got my Christmas jumper on at the moment. That's in the living room. Just put on a normal standard bed jumper for now. But yeah, just sorting this area out. I mean, to be fair, I think there's going to be a lot of achievement, I think. Oh, the only downside to leather jackets when you're wearing them, when you're doing scenery like this, you might accidentally put a seam on your jacket, because obviously leather jackets only have so much seam to them without them being too. Trying to think of the word. They had too much, tightness to them, otherwise the seam will break. So I couldn't over push this jacket in case one of those seams decided to break on me. So if I do something that's more on the cable what the jacket can do, I will have to take the jacket off and feel the cold a lot more. So I'm hoping not to do that because it's a really cold day and I don't want to have hypothermia today. Well, to be fair, hypothermia is not fun, full stop, is it? I'm guessing you get the crazy people who do find out it's a bit weird and enjoyable for some weird reason, but okay. Yeah, just thinking how to approach the loco situation, if you know what I mean. Because obviously I've got all the locos out. Well, pretty much anyway. I haven't got the Flying Scotsman out. And I did put away the Class 87, that was the name of the train. I haven't put the Class 87 back out yet, but I didn't want to after what happened to it. But I managed to fix that problem, so yeah, it's going to be back until I'm ready to have it out and put it on the layout with the rest of the trains. It's all going to be electric, diesel, steam layout. Despite being a hydrogen line, it's all going to be very different in designs. So the Battle of Britain, okay. So yeah, the Battle of Britain model, which I got in my hands right now, which will sit in where the Flying Scotsman was. And then this line, this train. What do I prefer more having? Well, the only films I'm really attached to at this moment in time is Annabelle, Chucky, and not Scream. I do like Scream, the movie as well. I also like Saw. I have seen trailers of Saw on Amazon Prime Video, but I like creepy films, alright? The only things I don't like creepy are clowns. I draw my lines to some things. And watching Sings with Clowns really will give me the creeps. I'm sure some people like clowns, Marina does, but despite the fact she says she doesn't really like clowns. Anything with the balloons and yeah. For some reason I never had that problem, being creeped out by balloons. I suppose it's because I like balloons when I was younger. We've got a 47 on the in the yard, which is nice, and we've got a 47 on the far outer yard, which is where the 350 was originally. But because I took the 350 off, I got a new place for the 350 in a short period of time. But as for now, I have not so many things to achieve with this yard. And the 25 is going to be sitting in the yard with the rest of the easels and steam. Because she's going to be. You can refer trains as how you want to see it. To me, you can use them as genders, you can use them as just models in general. But I like trains. I'm quite happy to have about 1,000 of model trains if I got my way, but couldn't afford it. So, well, I certainly know I can't afford it. There's no point in me going through that phase again that I did when I was younger, much younger. I'm much more younger than I am now. I might be only 25, but you think of when a lot of people say that, and then suddenly, string as their age 30 suddenly jumps on you. I don't particularly miss my young days, to be honest. And I'm sure some do, but I don't particularly like my young childhood at all. Hated it. I like being an adult. The choices I make for myself, it's all good for me. But yeah, everyone's different, I guess. Just trying to get around the garage out and tripping things over or breaking something. Because I have a habit of tripping things over all the time. I will be quiet at some point through the video to run some locos, but at this moment in time I haven't done that yet. Where is the connection for the 47 to connect to the wagon? It's there, connected. Right. There we go. Ooh. Fake colas just come out the King Henry III steam loco. And we'll put her back on through the train. Yeah, the King class loco which I got on the yard with the 47 at the moment, which needs a bit of TLC work, but otherwise they're not doing too badly. It's because it's got a buffer missing and well, I really do like my leather jacket. I got it last year or the year before. Coming in early this year, I'm not sure. I think it was last year. I decided to get a bigger one. And finally I got my luck of actually able to find one that's going to fit my size, and I did at the end. So we got all that diesel shunters, well, dash 8 in there as well, so there is a little bit of each, like British, Canadian, Irish and American. Well, probably not Irish, I haven't got an Irish train set, but I would love to have an Irish train on my layout, just to fit the scene in. It would be great to have an Irish train on my layout with German, Japanese, French, Canadian trains, all like that, with quite a few more American types. Because the locals over there are huge. I mean, obviously they go by HO gauge trains, which HO also works with 00, funny enough. We are 176 scale, and